Okay, guys, going live for this because I just feel like recording it, so I just figured I'd shoot from the hip here. But I'm voting on the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. This is my vote, and I'll tag everybody in this video once it is over here. The first thing I'm going to let you know is there is a YouTube page. No, there is a website for the Sports Card Hall of Fame. So if you're ever curious to the members or wanting to go see what's over there, you can, because that's another way you can go click on other people's channels, because those channels are linked in there as well. So let's go ahead and start this thing off real quick. First person up, Ryan from Breakout Cards, vast wealth of knowledge, has a book about spotting fakes, not only sports card, but other historical cards, non-sport. He's just a wealth of knowledge. Very nice guy, understands the buying and selling aspects of it. Was very big in that, especially after the years where we came out of the pandemic, and is a very valuable person to this community still. Next up, Scotty B. Guy has almost 30,000 subscribers. He's on Spitballing Cards with a other Hall of Famer, Filmington, on there, as well as the other guys. And they're not in the Hall of Fame yet, but maybe one day. But I think Scotty deserves it. Puts in a lot of time, effort, gives us a lot of different details. And all these guys are passionate. All these guys have some sort of very nice collection or very nice cards, and they contribute. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that contribute as well. All right. So next up is going to be Orlando, a collector dream, one of the nicest people in this hobby. Fantastic cards, another wealth of knowledge. It's always one of those things that these guys that have all this knowledge can go talk to somebody else and find still something new out. And it's crazy. And Orlando is just a staple in this community. I mean, pretty much everybody knows him. He's in tons of chats. He's very nice to everybody. And even when he's controversial, he's nice. He deserves to be in, and hopefully this year we can get him in there. Next up is going to be the baseball card collector, investor, dealer. Listen, this guy delivers valuable information to us all the time. Again, basically gives us the information on buying and selling and how it's done and the approach that they take and what they see and do. And it's knowledge based. And it's just one of those things that Chris brings us unique things to the table with his channel. And it's always easy to watch too. So I always appreciate that. Next up, we have Neo over there. Rob puts out content nonstop. And I know that some people are like, oh, it's not a ton of sports cards and it's this and it's that. Listen, we all dabble in other things. Okay, we really do. Some of us stray this way, stray that way, but it doesn't mean we're not interested in something else. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's fun to see something else. Maybe you have a different interest. Maybe you see a product for the first time that maybe you wouldn't have normally been paid attention to. Gives us the updates all the time and is always breaking news. And I appreciate what he brings to the table. He goes to the shows. He puts in the time, the effort to make stuff for us to go and watch. Because at the end of the day, we all are always looking for something to watch. And when you can't find something, it's almost like, what do I do now? So, but I really appreciate what Rob does. Next up is Flipping Steve. And where Flipping Steve excels is he brings his personal life into the content a little bit more. We all love Daisy, but he's also the originator of the giveaway for the National, the largest sports card show. This man was putting his own money out to fly you to the venue, wherever it was, put you up for a hotel, give you a VIP pass, get you goodies from all these other vendors. Like, he's taking you to the Super Bowl of sports cards. And now that he's got the group helping out, he brought other YouTubers in to help do this. I mean, that contribution to the hobby is phenomenal. And he's also done all the quirky, fun stuff, the roasting of the Aaron Rodgers PSA slab and things like, again, different aspects of it, and very entertaining. And that's what we're looking for out of this, right? At the end of the day. All right. Next up, Jeremy Lee. The guy's all over the place. I feel like he's got like 5 different things going on a week, which he probably has 5 different things going on a week. And again, consistent. Great interviews, brings people on consistently, does a really good job with his formatting, pays attention. He wants to never brings somebody on and just buries somebody. He wants them to have their opportunity and talk about something and deliver good quality content. And that's what he's doing. And I appreciate what Jeremy does. It's another one of those guys, he's out there, he's creating this content for us that takes time and effort, and is very rewarding and deserving of a nomination. Next up is Dustin, another guy, daily content, sometimes multiple times a day. And you can't easily do that. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of us sometimes press record and we don't ever upload a video. I've done it multiple times where I do something, I'm like, I just don't feel like dealing with it, and how hard is it to do? But it's just like he puts himself out there. Another one with more than one channel, another one with different aspects of different relationships of the hobby, whether it's the business side, the collector side, the investor side, the propaganda side, that maybe somebody's doing something on the background, and getting to say your opinion, whether you like something or not. Dustin puts in the time and effort again, and I can never say enough about that. Same thing here, because I'm Carlos. He was on the line last year. Okay, he's like dead line. I'm expecting him to get over the hump this year. Okay, so a consistent. I forgot how long the Friday show has been running. It feels like half my child's life, but it's one of those things that consistency is a huge deal in this hobby. There's always something to talk about. He has his own different angle on specific things. He shares that with us. He brings the guys on. Eric's a staple for the Friday show. Bobby has been too now, and then he has a cast of characters that jump in and out, as well as some other shows and interviews that he'll do when he shows the cards. I just want engagement and continual engagement. And I think that's the one thing that's important moving forward for voting for the Hall of Fame, is some type of continual engagement, or the ability to say, oh, I missed that show, or oh, I missed one a week, I need to go back and look for it. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for. Next up here, final one. This is mainly a football card channel, but he talks about low-hanging fruit stuff. He shows you the comparison. He'll tell you, what are we looking at this week during a game? These are the guys we need to look for in the off season. It's football centric, but it's not $3,000 card, $5,000 card. These are cards that are $20, $40, $150, sometimes $6, because he's like, buy this for $6 now. 2 weeks later, you're going to be able to sell it for 20. Low hanging fruit, but the people that still like to do that and have that minimum investment, because that's kind of the way the markets went. Great channel to do, super nice guy, and I enjoy the content. So that is my vote this year, and I hope everybody enjoys this, and hope any of you can get in. I appreciate it, guys. Take care.